Hey guys, it's Ashley. I got something important to talk about. Okay, so I've had juvenile arthritis since age 4, and I'm 15 now. And I was recently diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And there was this girl on here that mentioned something about how she's about to explode because people keep saying, oh, kids get arthritis. And that really touched my heart because and it would do so to others that have juvenile arthritis, because we know how hard it is when we're constantly asked that, or they say, oh, kids get arthritis. It is very hard. So I understand that big time. I thought I would try to make a video talking about my arthritis. I was diagnosed at 4. I went to a children's hospital that was about 3 hours away for a long time. She wasn't very such nice of a rheumatologist, and I needed someone to listen to me. When I was for 2 years I was on crutches because of my arthritis. I was on them until April 2008. I finally got off of them. In November, I finally got off using the crutches overall the whole way. But then in November, my knees kept going out, and I had to go to a cane. And it's pretty hard using a cane when you're only a teen, and most people think, oh, a cane's for old people, you know? But I can't use the crutches now because they hurt my shoulders too bad. I do kind of need something more to steady me, but the crutches aren't an option. So finally, recently, because I couldn't stand my rheumatologist, I've had her since so long. Finally, in March, I switched rheumatologists, and he found out I have fibromyalgia too on top of things. And so he's trying to help me, but I'm going to the doctor about every 2 weeks right now because I've had awful side effects due to medicines. I've had some nasty side effects due to medicines, and or they don't work, so it's basically play by ear right now if I'm going to have to go back again or what, because he has me on Prison right now. And Wednesday my mom calls and see if I start the antitryptamine and stay on the Prison or go off the Prison and just go on the antitryptamine. He said he would decide when we got back from vacation. And so it's basically play by ear until Wednesday. Or will I have to go back? I hope not. But it's kind of rough. And recently I got a motorized scooter. I'm trying really hard to be a good sport about that, about having it in the house, but it's kind of really hard. It takes it's pretty emotional at times, even just having it in the house, because you even though you used one at the stores, it's kind of like you have one of your own, and it's like, I'm not sure about this, but my mom's trying to make it as easy as she can, trying to make me more feel comfortable about having it, but I ain't sure about it. So yeah, But with juvenile arthritis, it can be a serious illness, and others people don't realize that. So I can't wait until May 30th. I'm going to Kentucky. That's about 4 or 5 hour drive from here. Why I'm going to Kentucky is because I worked really hard on a video, because I was planning on making a video about juvenile arthritis, and then while I was working on it, a few of my friends, I did not know her, but a few of my friends, their best friend died because of juvenile arthritis related. And so that was kind of really hard on them, and that's when I said I needed to include the part that actually people do die. And I actually had one of my friends come very close several times dying, and that scared the crud out of me, because she's so young, but she has like 5 or 6 other diseases attached to her juvenile arthritis. But and she was only 11, so that was kind of hard. But she's been such a trooper. Sometimes she makes me want to kick myself in the butt, because I get so down at times, and she's like that upper person. She's going to try her hardest. This disease isn't going to beat her. And she's one strong little girl, I'll say that. And there's several people I talked to that I could have it much worse. I have to look at that. I could have it much worse, and I don't. Even though I feel so miserable a lot of days, and I can barely get out of bed, or I have to have a lot of help, I could be worse, because I talked to several people. So it's kind of, you see so many, and they kind of give you the inspiration. Me talking to so many gives me the inspiration to keep fighting, because I will say juvenile arthritis gives you, at the same time, it's really hard to fight at times, because the depression tries to kick your butt. But like, when you have so many friends beside your side, you're not fighting alone. Other than, even if they're not right beside you, they're with you. Like, I know, like, mine and my friends' hands could be throbbing so bad, or even when we're having bad days with our jaws, we could be hurting so bad talking, but we keep talking, and it's like we cry together. We're like sisters. If I'm crying, she cries. She's crying, I cry, because we feel for each other, because it takes a toll. And since my JRA friends, they're family to me. I cannot get through my life without my JRA friends. My family is great too, but like, you have to have somebody that understands you. With juvenile arthritis, it takes a huge toll out of your life. I don't know much difference from it, but it can take, you would be surprised how much of a fight people give, if that makes sense. But I'll make more videos on this later, because I need to talk more about this, because I'm seeing others open up, and I think I need to open up more on this situation. Love you guys. Bye.